Mona Woodward remembers the pandemic years well. She says for drug users like herself, things got a lot harder and more dangerous.
There was nobody around and it was scary. It was really, really scary. You just had that eerie feeling.
Now a new report from StatsCan shows that life expectancy dropped in BC during the pandemic, a worldwide phenomenon. But the report notes toxic drug deaths rivaled COVID-19 infections for that drop. For women, COVID was number 1, with drug deaths number 2. For men, that was flipped. Drug poisoning deaths were the main factor reducing men's life expectancy anywhere from 1 to almost 2 years during the pandemic. One of BC's top doctors says they wanted to look beyond COVID.
What were the impacts outside of that as it related to all of the societal type impacts that came with both the public health response, but also what we saw happen with the drug supply, which became increasingly contaminated and even more lethal and toxic than it had been.
Bain Smith says limits on gatherings as well as physical distancing led to more people using drugs alone and experiencing mental health stress. No surprise to Woodward.
I feel as a drug user that it really pushed a lot of us to use in isolation, and that put us at risk for overdose.
Bain Smith says by 2023, life expectancy for women in BC had returned to pre-pandemic levels, about 85 years old. For men, the 2023 data still hadn't shown a return to a life expectancy peak of 81 years. Rafferty Baker, CBC News, Vancouver.